Mississippi, upper 50s at Macomb. And again, winds from the north and Slidell, so the front is passed through here, but still from the south at the lakefront. So it's somewhere over the lake right now, and at Reserve, it has already moved in with a little bit of a gusty kind of feel there. So I've painted in our front just kind of generally in this area, and we are expecting it to continue moving south, of course, with that cooler air spreading even south of the lake, so that tomorrow we're waking up to lower 60s. Now, we still have a lot of moisture back behind the front in a big chunk of northern Louisiana and still in deep East Texas. And we aren't looking at so much of a severe risk for tonight. In fact, all we have now is that severe risk that is slight to marginal off in Texas. So we're almost done with that, although we did have that lone thunderstorm warning earlier in Tangipahoa Parish. 76 in New Orleans, and then you've got your 50s just a little farther north, and then much colder air at this point in mid-April or almost late April farther to the north in the northern fringes of the U.S. Tonight, there is a chance for rain. It will turn much cooler, so waking up tomorrow, it will feel very different. We'll be in the low 60s, and tomorrow, highs will only be around 68 or 69. We do have that chance of rain early in the day, and then it is staying much cooler. I have the rain chance only near about 50%. This is one of these systems that will be weakening as it moves in. Some of us may get up to a ½ inch or inch of rain, but it looks like it will be somewhat scattered. And then our humidity will also be going down. So especially Monday looks like a very dry day. Tuesday and Wednesday hanging on to a pleasant feel. And then heading into Jazz Fest time and Zurich Classic time, the humidity will edge up, but it won't be terrible. It'll just be a little bit more than what we'll see in the next couple of days. So here we are with our model moving through tonight. Here is one batch of rain, the one that we're watching over North Louisiana now. That one kind of stays to the north, and notice it may not all fill in. We are expecting the scattered rain, but our model has been placing some a little bit north of the lake, some south. So not everyone will get in on this, it looks like, but there will be scattered showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder. This is by 10 a.m. The front is well to the south, and then this is by the afternoon. We're drier, we're cooler, and we're also looking probably for some clearing skies at that point. So rain Q&A, when are we talking about? Mainly early in the morning. That model wanted to keep it around or before sunrise. In fact, I think it'll be at least until mid-morning, maybe even midday, that we have that chance for rain, but some of us will be finished even before that. How much? Up to 1 inch or so. I think this might be on the higher end, though. Some of us may only get a ½ inch or less. And thankfully not expecting severe weather with these storms. Our GFS rainfall forecast has been showing up to a ¼ inch, maybe a ½ inch. It does have at least one spot with 1 inch. And then our European rainfall forecast has the 1+ inches along the coast. The rest of us about a ½ inch to 1 inch. So generally, I think around or below an inch or so. Not a flooding type of rain, although we'll be watching closely for you. But thankfully, we're not looking for a really strong setup. Again, we're kind of losing some of the energy with this system as it moves south into our area. Look at these lows on Monday morning. You're starting off your work week in the 40s north of the lake and 50s south. Highs Monday only near 70. Tuesday, we're looking for 40s and 50s again. So a couple of days you'll want to break out a sweatshirt, a light jacket or sweater. Highs on Tuesday, though, make it to upper 70s with mostly sunny skies. And then we're eventually back in the 80s for those highs. So first weekend of Jazz Fest, crucially looking dry. We can all appreciate that. And then also, though, looking on the warm side. But hey, we're used to that at Jazz Fest. Highs in the middle 80s.
All right. Well, have you ever wondered how to peel and eat a crawfish?